fitness friends. Here we go with another episode of Body Lab TV. My name is Adam. I'll be your host for this documentary. Let's get started. So hopefully you have a mat or some kind of comfortable surface to work out on. Some dumbbells or any other kind of weight. Some of you got some maybe children or small animals running around. Try those. I saw someone do this with wine bottles. That's cool. Don't break them, please, and don't spoil the wine. Also, my favorite apparatus, the mini band. It's like a portable gym in your pocket. Here we go. Stand up, back in the mat. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, big breath. Exhale, you're gonna bend over, soften the knees a little, walk out to a good strong plank position. First one, just hold plank a little bit. Now, I like to rock a little forward and back, maybe side to side. Just getting my shoulders in place, letting all my core, little core muscles start to feel the engagement. Palms are pressing flat, fingers turned out a little bit. And then slowly bend your knees, walk on back. A little bit of a stretch here, light stretch forward, fold, inhale, stand up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, right back down. Slow, roll it down. Walk back out, plank position. This time, try to go mountain climbers. So you can twist inward, across body. You can go outside, get up high in the obliques, and then walk it back. Inhale, reach, stand, rise, nice, stretch up. Exhale, come on down. Let's walk back out. This time, shoulder taps. So let me turn, face you. I take the feet wider, alternating shoulder taps. Now notice, I'm not twisting or rocking my body side to side. That's hard to do. Maybe you just want to come up to the fingertips on one hand and then the other hand. That's a nice alternative. If you need to do this on the knees, that's okay. Just make sure you're in a good strong plank position, you're not sagging your back. All right, walk it back. Reach up, stretch up. Exhale, come on down. Go back to plank. I love to do a lot of planks. They're good for you, we know that. Maybe some push-ups. Careful with the rotator cuff. So common mistakes, going too wide and also hunching over into the neck. If you need your knees down, that's okay. Put your knees down, but again, no extreme arch in the back there. Walk it on back. Reach, stretch, rise, stretch. Stretch twice. Come on down. All right, walk back out. One more here. Do what you gotta do. Maybe a little bit of mountain climbers, plank jacks alternating, shoulder taps, push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, tabletop position. Inhale, push your ribs down. Exhale, squeeze up. So spend some time here moving around, getting that to settle into the body. Maybe if that felt a little sensitive for your wrist, turn your fingers back, walk around a little bit. Maybe flip a palm up. If you need a little longer to work on something, you got a kink somewhere, that's cool. Roll onto your back. Otherwise, join me. Roll down, wiggle around. Ankle grabs, one of my favorites. Crunch up, grab a leg, light stretch. Just move the hamstrings. Maybe a bit of sliding on the glutes. That's nice. Turn up that breath. Always taking that opportunity to love our ability to breathe. Crunching, squeezing, crunching. You're going to put your head down in 3, 2, 1. Head down. Readjust, make sure your lower back's good. Alternating heel taps. March it up. If you need your hand down to your butt, that's okay. You're trying to relax the neck. Keep the tailbone lifted. Big breath. We're going to turn it into bicycle crunches next in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. So I like to hug the knees real quick, make sure my lower back is set. Fingertips on the neck for support. Kick and twist. Notice I don't go too low with the legs. Me personally, just my anatomy, if I go too far, my lower back arches. And that doesn't feel good, especially later. 3, 2, 1. Hug it in, rock it up. All right, let's start our first set. We're going to do, I nicknamed this workout cardio blast. So lots of intervals. Put the band around your legs. If you don't have a band, that's all right. Let me do this without. I like to put the band just above the kneecaps here. So cardio blast, we're gonna do several exercises in a repeating circuit. I'm gonna go at about a moderate tempo. Some of you can kick it up a little faster, increase your heart rate. Some of you need to slow it down, get your body control. So hip bridge, notice the hips are not super high in the back bend. So just a little lift, take a moment, make sure the heels are under the knees here. Tummy tight, tushy firm. Now you're gonna slowly roll down, lightly tap your tailbone, lift back up, extend one leg forward, bring it back down, extend the other leg forward. All right, keep going. Now I want you to notice the knees stay apart, whether you have a band or not, and also notice the hips are not shifting or twisting side to side. So you're trying to keep your hips here as level with each other as possible. All right, 15 more seconds. And we're going to take it up into a variation of a hollow hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lower your butt down, crunch up, fingertips on the neck is nice. Lift the legs about 45 degrees. So if you have the band, you're going to slowly open and close your legs. Keep your abs really hard. If you don't have the band, you can flutter kick up and down or over under. Breathe. But notice the legs aren't too low, because again, if I go too far, personally, my lower back suffers. So if your back is good, you might be able to get it further down. You're going back to that hip bridge at 3, 2, 1. Make sure the heels are under the knees. Inhale up. Extend one leg. And slide it back. Slowly down. Back up. Extend the other leg. Down. Up. So this is our first set. A little cardio blast sequence here. We're going to do this about 5 rounds. Pretty stable position here on the back so we can get a nice good warm up. And here you try to even out the pressure of the glutes and the abs. Tummy, tissue, guts, butts, all that good stuff. Make sure you drive through the heel down there, by the way. All right, back to hollow hold in 3, 2, 1. All right, crunch up, back to hollow hold. Now, some of you, here's another variation. Reach the arms back and rock a little bit. Make sure you get a nice curve in the spine, because that's where you're kind of rolling. Might feel good to massage your back a little bit. If you need to bend the knees some, or maybe arms back is too much, or if your neck is bothering you, maybe you just work the leg movement. All right, here we go. Back to the hip lift in 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hips up. Extend one leg, bring it on down. Now, make sure you're not trying to bounce your hips up and down on this one. So some of you might be kicking up your tempo a little bit, meaning you're going faster. That's okay as long as you don't have pressure in the lower back and upper. Body control is more important. Engage the muscles you really want to work right now. They'll do it. All right, back to the hollow hold here in 3, 2, 1. Lower down, reach up. I'm going to keep my fingers on my neck this time. Breathe. You can also do with the band here or not. Well, if you have the band, you're going to do slow scissors. If you don't have the band, you might go a little faster. Or, with or without the band, you can still do these alternating heel taps here. I like these a lot because they help me feel my lower abs. All right, back to the hip bridge in 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hips up. Wiggle your shoulder blades together. I like to rest my hands on my lower tummy here. Make sure I'm squeezing there. Some of you like to clasp your hands together under your hips or maybe even grab the heels. Maybe your arms are too short. Don't try that. Oh, alternate heel raise. Almost forgot. Alternate a leg extension here. Bands stay separated. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, back to hollow hold. You might have to readjust the band, might sliding a little bit. Also, you can do really slow mountain climbers here. Notice the leg doesn't go too low. If it goes too low, the band might slide somewhere you don't want it. So, not too low with the legs. Either way, this abdominal region is staying engaged. Oops, my leg just rolled. All right, back to hip bridge in 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hips up, lift, extend the leg. This will be our last round, by the way, friends. For this set, we'll change the set of exercises coming up. Breathe. make sure you're not lifting your chin all the way up high in the air, because that's going to crank into the neck. I don't want a stiff, sore neck. Definitely don't want a thick neck either. Well, some of you might, but I'm not going to encourage that here. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, hollow hold. Maybe switch the variation. I'm going to separate my legs here and do little crunches. So turn sideways so you can see what I'm talking about. Legs separated, so I've got a nice stretch in the band. If you don't have the band, well, go wider. 10 seconds. And I'm going to readjust the band, do some other movements. 3, 2, 1, rock on it. All right, band is going around the feet. And do your best, if you are using the band, keep it flat. Don't let it roll over and twist up on itself. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You can do these without. All right, first 30 seconds, mountain climbers. Now, if you have the band, you go slow. Slower. If you don't have a band, you might kick it up to a running tempo. Notice the hips are not way down, but I'm also not way up here in a down dog. Not much going on here. Exercise-wise, breathe. Now coming up, you're going to drop it to the elbows. Plank jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse my backside view here, but I want you to see the action of the legs. So, plank jacks. You can alternate 1 foot at a time. Step out, out. Some of you might get a little hop going. Notice with the band, I'm not hopping that much. If you don't have a band, you might be able to go farther. Just careful you don't drop the hips and cramp your back. And also, the shoulders keep fairly level here. Coming up, you're going to go alternating side plank in 3, 2, 1. Another one of my favorites. Reach up, take a pause, stretch the chest open, slowly down. So what's great about this one is it moves the pressure oblique to oblique, so it gets this entire waistline to firm up. But also, you're opening up the, what's the word? Pectoral girdle here, so your upper chest and shoulders, the parts that start to tighten up when you plank a lot. Also, because of stress or slouching. All right, back to mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Reset yourself. Mountain climbers, set your tempo. I'm going to take that slow variation. Mostly because I'm kind of lazy. No, not really. It's just hard to talk and do this, but man, it feels good. Work the muscles, move the body. My band is sliding. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the elbows. Some of you might be on the elbows this entire sequence. That's okay. Step or hop side to side. Now, you can do this on the knees. Let me kick this off. Those of you on the knees variation, with or without the band, I'd rather you see you lift up, up, get a little more glute engagement. That'll keep your body more active in this position. 10 seconds, and you are rotating a little bit, alternating side planks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up. And try to take a pause in this lifted position in the side plank. Number 1, gives you a chance to fully engage out of those obliques down there, and also gives a chance for the shoulders to open up. Sometimes we swing up too fast. In other words, this one, please keep it slow. And our body doesn't have time to accept or adjust to what we're trying to do. Especially on these bigger open movements. All right, last round, here we go. Back to mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1, reset. All right, turn up the breath. The last round always gets a little more challenging, especially mentally. Try not to judge yourself or look for excuses. Have a little more faith in yourself and your effort. Have a lot more love for your breath and your time. 10 seconds. Thinking these stops might not have been a good idea. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Forearm plank. Alright, start those plank jacks. Alternately, if you're losing the shoulders or back, maybe just do those hip dips. Remember, there's always an alternative. Do your best to just keep moving. Focus on what you're feeling, how you're breathing, not so specific on what you're doing. All right, here comes that side plank in 3, 2, 1. Open up. Alternate. Open. I like this one because it's a little bit of both. It's both challenging, takes effort, but it's also very calming, releasing. So you can build a little length and strength at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Come on down and let it go. All right, not done with the bend yet. I'm gonna bring it up. This time back over the knees here. Now, this one, try it out. I'm gonna try below the knees for this one. And then start to find some steady squats. So, toes out a little bit, hips back, down, up, breathe. So if you want to kick it up, get into more of that cardio, maybe you gotta alternate side step. Down, center, down, center. Maybe you add a little squat jump. Tap together, out. Tap together, out. Tap together, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you're gonna slowly go back to that plank position. This time, march it out. One leg lifts, other leg lifts. Now notice, sorry I keep giving you this view, but I want you to see the action of the exercise. When I lift, I'm not twisting open. Trying to keep the hips level, tailbone tucked back. We're going back to those squats in 3, 2, 1. Come on up, back to squats. All right, find your variation. Maybe readjust your band so you get a little sweaty. Alternately, your own monster walks up and down your mat. Those of you opting for the monster walk variation here, make sure the hips are sitting back. You're not upright, dumping to the knees. Back to coming on down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What was I trying to say? Oh, like walks, excuse me. Alternating leg lifts. Now notice for me, I got a slight rounding in my upper back here, but I'm also trying to keep my chest forward, so I'm not gonna hunch over here. Breathe. Everyone's slightly different. Some of you might be able to keep that upper back really, really flat. For me, if I do that, I start to lose into my low back a little bit, so I have to lift up, keep it out of there. All right, 3, 2, 1, back to squats. Whatever variation were you doing, squat jumps, alternating side steps, monster walking. I'm gonna try to make bend above my knees. Something's feeling different. There we go. That actually feels harder on my butt. I think that's a win. Back to plank walks in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna change my view here. All right, good strong plank. Now remember, if you're on the elbows, that's okay. Breathe. Now as you lift the leg up, the abs stay tight, but you're trying to squeeze the glute. So right butt, left butt, right butt, left butt. I think we can go one more round of these. Yeah, why not? 3, 2, 1. Walk out of it. Back to the squat. I'm gonna do side to sides here. It's one of my favorite squat variations, especially with the band. So the band is very strengthening, but it's also kind of a teaching tool. Some of us have never been taught a proper squat, so the knees cave in and they go forward. I know you might have seen this in some other disciplines, such as Tai Chi. Different concept than what we're trying to achieve here. Back to those plank walks in 3, 2, 1. All right, last one, here we go. Lift, booty squeeze, lift, booty squeeze. All right, where's that breath? Especially towards the end of the set. 10 seconds. We're gonna do some single leg work standing coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of there. All right, let's lose a band for now. Grab a weight. Hold it in your right hand. Split stance. Split squats, one of my favorite leg exercises. So I'm not way out my full lunge. That's a little much for the hip flexor and the knees. Now we're focused on movement. We're not holding static like we do in yoga. All right, slowly down now. Real quick, starting position, 90-90 bend. In other words, you see kind of a box or square shape in the legs. Back heel stays up, so you start to lift up. Whoops. Down, up, down. All right, keep going. Now, what do you do with the weight? You got a lot of options here. You can do shoulder raises. There's a side one, there's a front one, there's a back one. You got shoulder press. You got triceps behind the head. You got bicep curls down below. You can alternate bicep, tricep. Okay, that didn't work out so smooth. Now coming up, you're gonna hold it down. By the way, always make sure this front kneecap stays just behind your toenails. So it might go forward a little like I am right here, but it's not going past. All right, hold it down in 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Now just work your arm movement. I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna go forward, sideways, backwards. Breathe. Forward, sideways, backwards. Yeah. Forward, sideways, backwards. All right, you're gonna resume the split squat in 3, 2, 1. Down, up. By the way, if you don't have weights, maybe, I don't really recommend this with a weight, but some of you I know can probably handle it. But without a weight, hands on hips, do split jump. You can even get a little fancy with it. Scissor real quick in here. Down, up, up. Woo. That is exponentially more energetic. I'm not gonna do that one again. All right, hold it down in 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Hi, what's your arm movement? I love shoulders. A lot of us have sensitive shoulders. You know, we got some kind of rotator thing. Some of it's overuse injuries. Some of it is underuse injuries. So it's important to strengthen the shoulders, but we just have to do it carefully. They're sensitive. But the more of all these little muscles we can activate and strengthen, the less issues we'll have, hopefully. All right, let me change the view here. Back to the full split squat. 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up. Notice both legs are moving. Both knees are bending. Drive on the front heel. You might lean forward a little bit, but please make sure you're not dumping backwards. I want to try to keep the posture upright. A lot of us slouch. We all slouch. I slouch. But we know we can do something about it. All right, here comes that hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Now maybe you just want to do little pulses instead. Maybe with the hips. Woo! Play with your arm movement a little bit. But if you feel any, what's the word, pinching, cramping sensation, maybe up around the neck, you need to modify, make a different change, find a different movement. Burning, yeah, great. A little shaky, a little wobble, that's good. 3, 2, 1. All right, let it go. I'm gonna go back to the band for a moment here. Band around the feet. We're still gonna work the left leg. Band around the feet, get a tabletop position. All right, tummy tight, curl the toes under. You're gonna press your left heel up to the ceiling, up, up, up. Now, if you do not have a band, if you have a band, keep going. If you do not have a band, you can substitute a weight. Dumbbell is the best. Behind the back of the knee here, and lift, lift, lift. Alternate variations. You got 15 seconds, keep going. You can do something, so as the left leg lifts here, the right arm might go out, maybe with a weight. Be careful though, you're not collapsing to the side with your body. Try to hold that neutral centered spine. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You're gonna try some bird dogs. See how this goes with the band. So, left leg back, right arm forward, left leg back, right arm forward, crouch elbow to knee. Now, if you do not have the band, that's all right. Keep going. Breathe. Open, close, open, close. Now notice, when I push the leg back, by the way, the right arm, if it's your shoulder stability is bobbing, keep the right hand down. Notice when I push the leg back, I'm not trying to kick weight up in the air. I'm just trying to get my leg straight. This is hard enough, especially if you have a brand new band that's tight like mine. Woo, boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down on your stomach. Hands under your chin. Now, lift your legs up and pulse the band in and out. Mine just rolled on me, but that's okay. I'm not moving that much. So, slight back extension position here. Again, excuse my backside, but here's the action in the feet. Toes turned out. My butt is clamped together really hard, but my abs are really tight. All right, 10 seconds. You're gonna hold it up and swim the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep your chest up, reach out, swim back, maybe touch your hands together behind your back, inhale out, exhale, squeeze. Now notice, I'm keeping my chest lifted, but my chin is tucked down. So don't try to look forward or up and crank your neck. Breathe, 10 seconds. We are gonna go to the right leg, but we're just gonna go reverse order here. 3, 2, 1. Come back out to tabletop. Maybe fix your band like I need to. All right, find that bird dog. So in this case, right leg back, left arm forward, crunch, elbow to knee. Now again, since you're going single arm, single leg, if the supporting shoulder, if you're feeling that uncomfortable twinge, you know it's more joint, not muscles. Muscle's good, but if it feels like joint pressure, keep both hands down, keep your shoulders stable. And as far as, let me turn around, so let me get my leg in view of you. Notice again, it's not important to get the leg up high in the air, kind of straighten your back. So in other words, if you're down here like my big toes touching the floor, that's all right. My butt's still burning. All right, you're gonna take it to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Now again, if you are substituting with a weight behind the back of the knee, little pulses up. By the way, those of you that are wanting to get some bands who don't have any, post in the comments below or on the Body Lab. Send us a note on the Body Lab Instagram page, and I'll send you the link where you get these. They're really affordable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that off for now. Set it aside. All right, here we go. Stand up. Weight in the left hand. All right, start your split squat series. Down, up. Now remember, try to find, so how do you know where to line it up? When you're at the bottom here, you see the nice square shape in your legs. Lift up. Woo. Helps to keep your eyes focused, not looking around like I am. Now, what arm movement were you doing? Nice, steady, big deep breaths. Coming up, you're gonna hold it down and just work the arm movement. In 5, there we go again. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down, chest up, maybe slightly forward, but make sure you're not dumping back. And play with your arm movement. Breathe. Also, notice in this hold here, you might be pulsing your hips a little bit, but make sure you're not collapsing to one side. Same with your shoulders. You might have a mirror available to you. If not, at least feel like you're even. All right, back to the full range of motion in 3, 2, 1. Light up, down. Keep going. If you opted for that more energetic scissor kick, I recommend no weights. Woo. If you're an athlete or you got one working out with you, make them do that. It's great, that's that word. Plyometric conditioning, explosive power. Here comes it, next hold in 3, 2, 1, hold it down. Might take you a second to reset. Maybe do some pulses instead. Now again, make sure, even if you're just holding that front knee, you're not past toenails. I mean, you might be shifted slightly forward so they're even, but don't go past. All right, one more time, and we're heading back to the, oh, no, hold. One more time, and then we're heading back to the full range of motion. Got ahead of you guys. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale up. Oops. Exhale down. By the way, from this front view, as you're split lunging here, notice I have a separation in my feet. I'm not in a straight line. Several reasons. It's easier to balance when you're moving around this much. Also, there's a tendency for the back leg, for the hip to twist back, which could cramp the lumbar spine. That doesn't feel so good. All right, back to the hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. All right, find your arm movement. Engage that breath. So when we go back down to the band, coming up here, or continue with the weight, we are going to go to the right foot, right leg, right booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. All right, I'll face this way this time. Put the band up around your feet. Try to keep it flat. Start in a good, strong tabletop position. So this one, we're going to start with a little kick up to the ceiling. Up, up, up. Now notice, I'm not getting a lot of movement here. I'm getting a lot of effort. I'm getting a lot of squeezing, but the band just won't let me go that high. And again, it's a pretty new band, and it's really tight. Some of you, if you have different colors, some of you have, what's the word, a softer band, you might get more movement, but again, don't sacrifice the height for your stability and cramp your back. And your back will tell you pretty quick if you misaligned yourself. Bird dog, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment, quickly reset your spine, neutral, leg back. Maybe left arm forward, so right leg back, left arm forward. But again, if they're supporting the right shoulder in this case is losing it, both hands down. Yes, you can do this, I forgot to mention, on both elbows. And get a nice press back. But notice again, I'm not kicking way up in the air. I'm just trying to get my heel to go straight back and fully engage the leg. This one you can lock out the knee because you're not putting your body weight on it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, boy. So come on back to the center position here. And lay down on your stomach. Oh, lost my train of thought, sorry. All right, open up the feet. What do you call this? Slight back extension. Tummy tight. And again, I got this nice clamped position, I guess, if you will, on the glutes. Abs are hard. Maybe I can lift the arms up, but so a little bit of pressure on the lower back is nice, but it feels like it's cramping or locking up on you. Back off, please. Maybe you need to keep your hands down, support. All right, you're gonna swim it out here. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Reach up, swim back. Reach up, swim back. Another option with the arms is the skydiver. So you reach forward, and I call it skydiver. It's also cactus goalpost. You bend down, up, down. If you ever seen or have you been skydiving, the arms are kind of like in this goalpost, cactus position. All right, I'm gonna catch back up with you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Left leg is pressing out. Let me turn around. Left leg back, in, back. Now, maybe, as long as you're not collapsing to the side, right arm forward, elbow to knee. Open, close, open, close. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is the last round in this set, by the way. If you need elbows out, that's okay. All right, you're gonna press it to the ceiling next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, reset that tabletop. Up, up, up. And remember, we all favor one leg or the other, so keeping the hip stability might be trickier on one side. So if you feel the hips kind of rolling side to side, reduce the range of motion. Maybe you need to get rid of the band and or the weight for this last set. So muscular engagement, body control is more important. Don't focus so hard on the apparatus or tools you're using. 3, 2, 1. Kick it off. All right, take a moment. Go through some cat-cows for a second. Someone was lost control of our back. Let's make sure we get that back in place. 3, 2, 1. All right. Flip over on your back. Now this one, I like to use a dumbbell. Some of you might have any kind of prop, really. Dumbbell in both hands. Hold it long so you have one end in each hand. You're gonna reach back, lift up, try to tap your toes, down. Now, here's a variation. I'm gonna take the dumbbell long way and try to hook it with my feet. Reach up, grab it, back down. Don't say you don't go too low, reach up. Back to the hands, please. If you're doing this, you might wanna go slower so you don't let that thing fall in your face. Because I've done that, and it sucks. And then, you know, I'll walk around. Well, I'm not really walking around right now during this pandemic, but you don't want to walk around. How do you explain why you get a black eye? Coming up, I'm going to take it to a hip bridge. So counter movement, 3, 2, 1, roll up. So do this one slow, please. So you can go straight leg, lift up, down. Inhale up, down. Some of you are going to bend your knees. Inhale up, down. Please don't swing on this one. Again, this is a little bit of a rotator stretch, a little bit of tricep stability. So if you go too fast, you could really easily overextend this AC joint. Going back down to the jetpack sit up in 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Now, if the weight is a fun challenge, do it. If it's causing you strain, especially on your joints, especially on your mind, forget it. Breathe. Move. Stomach right here. All right. About 2 more crunches. We'll go back up to that bridge or tabletop or whatever you're doing. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. All right, find that lift. Here we go. Inhale up. Down. Inhale up. Down. Now I'm doing straight leg, but I'm not having any lower back difficulties. If you feel cramp in your back or it's too much pressure on your shoulder for whatever reason, don't do it. Also, if your wrists are bugging out, you can come down to the elbows and then just do a little lift. Much, much smaller, but it might be more suitable for your wrist. All right, last round on your back in 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. All right, here we go. Make it count. Now, notice when I come up here, my butt is lifting slightly. Not way, way up. Just a little. Breathe. Woo, my hands are burning. 3, 2, 1. All right, last one. Here we go. Pick it up. So again, the last one, pay attention to how you're moving, how you're breathing. If you need to reduce the range of motion, do it. Some of you on this last one, you might be able to hold it up without straining yourself, but challenge yourself and walk it out. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it on down. All right, I'm gonna face you so you can see this. Windshield wiper. I say that right? Yeah. Windshield wiper your legs side to side for a second. Make sure your hips are gliding around, your back feels good. All right, bring your legs forward. Let's do a little saw action. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch right hand, left foot. Now, if you can't grab the foot, grab your shin, that's all right. Other arm, really activate this back arm. Really reach, reach it back. Inhale up, exhale, switch. Inhale up, exhale, switch. Inhale up, exhale, switch. Keep going, inhale up, exhale, switch. Up, switch. Up, switch. 15 more seconds. Make sure you reach up and reset your spine. Nice long straight spine. Make sure you finish off each side. Alright, so now you're gonna butterfly your legs open. Now, if you feel kind of cramped up here, scoot your feet forward, open up this diamond until you can sit a little more upright. If you feel a little more mobile in this one, bring your heels in. Alright, you're gonna do some alternating twists. So inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the right. So right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. Sit up tall, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, go the other way. Keep doing that. Inhale, center. Exhale, go the other way. Now, real important, look at the legs. They don't move. So there's a tendency here, when we twist, the legs we kind of pull too hard, let the other leg flop around. Try to hold the leg still. One thing that helps, push the feet together and use your leg muscles here. Hold the knees down. And if that's proven to be a little more difficult than you expected, slow down. Just working some mobility moves here. Finish off. This session was a little more cardio intense. Some of them are more strength intense. Some of them were just plain old intense. That's nice. Make sure you even out both sides. Bring it to center. I like to do this next one in the kneeling position. Some of you might prefer standing actually. Inhale up. Cactus, go push your arms down slow. Slow, 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 slow. Clasp behind the back. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, lean forward. So try not to hunch down, lean forward and bring your arms overhead. Inhale up. Cactus. Clasp. Reset. Another inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Cactus. Clasp. Another inhale. Exhale forward. Here's the full breath cycle. Inhale up. Exhale bend. Clasp. Inhale open it. Exhale ground it. Try one more round. Inhale up. Exhale cactus, goalpost. Depending on what part of the country you're in. Clasp. Inhale. Exhale fold. For the hip stretches here. Some of you might have seen this in other episodes. So, I'll start with my legs in this kind of a zigzag position. Excuse me, let me turn to the side. Zigzag position. So in this case, my right leg's bent in front of me, my left leg is bent to the side. I like arms forward for counterbalance. Now squeeze the abs hard. You're gonna slowly lift the legs up and try to shift all the way around to the other side. Complete the twist. So you're gonna slowly try to reverse the position. Now, through the middle here, you gotta squeeze your abs really hard. So there's still some core engagement here. Sit up really tall, and then slowly rotate. Now, take your time on this one. It's gonna take quite a bit of mobility. And don't get upset if you can't get your knees all the way down. Focus more on trying to sit upright as much as you can. Breathe. And I don't know if you can tell, but as I'm rolling through this, I'm actually starting to scoot closer to you. So if you're moving around, you're literally walking on your butt, that's okay. Walk it out. Bring it to center. All right, so if there's anything else you need to do, maybe lay down on your back, engage in more twisting, please do so. You know, if you got anything cramped up or wound up, let's address that, please. Thank you very much for your effort today, and join me for another episode here on Body Lab TV. Stay healthy, everyone. Keep loving.